Hi, my name is Alicia Cullers, and I'm a realtor here to talk about the closing process. So on a closing process with the buying process, typically you find a realtor, then you get pre-approved, you find out how much you're pre-approved for, and then you and the realtor will figure out your budget and how much you're willing to go look for. So sometimes I do have buyers who are, let's say, pre-approved for $350,000, but not necessarily comfortable to look in that price range. So we don't necessarily have to be in that price range, because the more you spend, the more your mortgage is going to be. So we find a home that they're comfortable with, and then we make an offer. So if the seller accepts the offer, then we go under contract. From the contract, earnest money is due within a time frame. Typically it's 3 to 5 business days. The earnest money is basically trust money. It just says that it's just money given up ahead of time that gets credited towards the end when you go to closing. So as long as you follow all the terms of the contract, you get your earnest money back at the end. So when the earnest money is put up, then you go through what's called a contingency period. In this contingency period, you can have your inspections done. So I always highly recommend a home inspection. I don't ever want my buyers to waive a home inspection, because you never ever know what is going to come up on an inspection. So once we go through the contingency period, buyer and seller agree on whatever repairs, then we move on, and then the lender orders an appraisal. So once the appraisal is done, we get that back, and then if the appraisal appraises, then we're good to move on. If it does not, we negotiate. So from there, if everything's good and we pass on, then we basically wait until it's time to close. Usually 2 days prior to closing, we go back to what's called a final walkthrough. So at the final walkthrough, we make sure any repairs that were requested by the seller to be done have been completed, and that the property is in the same or better condition as it was the time we went under contract. So from there, we schedule closing and we close. We sign all the documents. From there, all the documents and the funds have been dispersed, and so now the property is finally yours and the deal is complete. For more information, please call me at 901-486-7270 or visit my website at www.cullersgroup.com.